Hello air signs, welcome to ProDivinity 1111. My name is Anu. I'm an intuitive healer and reader and Reiki master, and tarot is by far my favorite divinity tool. So this reading again is for air. I wanted to show you these cute little stones. So this is for air, and we're gonna look into the remainder of September because I'm really delayed. I haven't done any September readings this time. Going into maybe the first couple days of October. So let's see what the energies have to say. Okay, this is a general reading. If you need a specific one for you, do email me. My email is below, prodivinity1111@gmail.com. And I'm an intuitive reader, so I may read the cards differently than how you may, so take what resonates. And again, it's a general, so don't try to force fit it. If it makes sense, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not for you. The cards are flying, the cards are flying. We got at the core, the Seven of Pentacles. That's your central energy. Let's see where we're coming from. Where are the air signs coming from? Ooh, very nice. Depth, transformation. So coming from a transformative time. What are the underlying energies? What's happening in your subconscious? Okay, moon. Moon. Let's see. What's top of mind? What are you actively thinking about? Or, as you would say, what's crowning your reading? Again, this is for air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Let's see what is crowning. The Nine of Wands. And what are we moving towards? What's in the very near future? And time is fluid, energies are fluid. And we are moving towards the Nine of Swords. So we'll get a clarifier on that in terms of how to deal with those stressful energies. Because again, these are, oh, two cards just flew out. Two major arcana. So you got the High Priestess and the Emperor kind of fly out. So we'll look at those. So, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. All right, and the World. Okay, usually I take 2 to 3. I'm going to take all 4. So, we've got the Queen of Swords. Did I say Cups? I apologize. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. So, whenever, the pair shows up, it's significant. It could mean either you have been working with somebody who was your complete counterpart, which is an equal to you, or this could be meaning that you're really, really balanced in your thought process. You're using your mind and your heart to make the right decisions. And I'm not surprised because you did have the Death card here, right? So whatever coming out energies, the recent past, you have the Death card, which means you've been able to really use your intellect to make a big decision where you've kind of gotten into the new transformative energies. And then you also had at the bottom of the deck the Two of Cups and the World. The World card really signifies, ending the old, beginning the new, which again also goes with the Death card, is something beginning. And then the Two of Cups. Now in this case, I'm getting like both, but I feel this is your energy. I think like even when we have the couple here with the Queen and the King of Swords and the Two of Cups, I feel this is like coming into your own center, like realizing your own divine feminine and divine masculine powers and really kind of learning to accept yourself. This I feel as you loving yourself versus another person. For some reason that's what I'm getting. But again, adapt it if that's what it really is. If there isn't a person, then this is a very, very strong and equal connection that you're coming into. Okay, so let's see, what do we have at the very center? Oh, before we get into this, I do want to draw a couple Archangel Michael cards, okay, just to like give us some more guidance on the cards and on the energies. And again, it's, you know, apply as it makes sense to you. Everything may not apply, but one flew out. And one more. So we're gonna get one of these. Let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Detach from the situation. Okay, and this is so funny because as we get into the near future, we had the Nine of Swords and we have clarifiers, but this is what it's saying: detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and the situation. Okay, so detachment is important. And then obviously prayer will help the situation. So again, take it generically, okay? It does not mean that you have to, you know, go and bow in front of a deity or, you know, whatever the norm may be around you. This is really about, it can also be meditation. It can also be like spending some solo time. It can also be like me time, okay? Whatever that is, just like praying and really focusing your energy on your dream is what's gonna manifest it, okay? And of course, if you do believe in, you know, whoever the higher power is, and of course prayer will help as well. I believe in the universe, the spirit, what have you, but again, take it as it fits, and roll with it. And then let's take a couple Archangel, these are Oracle Angel cards. So they do have Archangel Michael and all the other Archangels. And let's see who wants to talk with air signs today. I'm going to draw 2 cards, just like the angel ones, the Archangel ones, the Michael ones. Okay, so 1, come on, and 2. Okay, let's see what we got. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Okay, again, it's talking about getting away from detachment, being open to receiving. And then we have spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So, hey, you're in the esoteric channel. Just saying. So, look for the signs, okay? There's a lot of signs coming to you. Maybe helpful hints, nudges. Just keep your eyes open. And be open to receiving those gifts from God. Again, God in whatever you equate to God, okay? So let's look at the tarot. At your core, you have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? And this is and you're coming from death. This is the recent past, right? So death is also Scorpionic energy, but it's really about the completion of the old and beginning of the new, right? It is a transformation. You have put to bed or put to rest whatever was not serving you. That's what you're coming out of. And of course, and I'm looking at, there are other cards as well, I'm gonna bring them up. Right here, right now, this is a little bit of a waiting energy. It's a little bit of feeling tired at your core, because 7 is a number of, it's a divine number of, like, you know, again, connecting with your spirituality. But in terms of Pentacles, it talks about hard work and planting the seeds and then waiting for them to grow. Okay, whenever you plant a seed, you won't just see a plant the next day or a tree come out the next day. It takes time. So that's where you're at. You've done the hard work and now you're just kind of patiently waiting for the results. However, in your subconscious, what you're thinking, and this kind of goes with, it's funny, because this is where you're at, which is the 7 of Pentacles. This is what's the underlying current or subconscious, what you keep thinking of. And then in your conscience, you have the 9 of Wands, okay? So all of these cards kind of show me the story and with your near future as well. You put in a lot of hard work, okay? You're thinking, am I gonna get something out of it? In the top of your mind, you're actually tired. Okay, the 9 of Wands is a card of feeling fatigue. It is, as you can see, these people are like bandaged up. It's really in a very traditional sense, it's a card of the wounded warrior. So somebody who's been through the battles, who's seen a lot, who's transformed and like come away from all of the drama, but really, really tired and feeling like, can I do this any longer? The answer is yes. Now is not the time to give in because you're so close. It's a number 9. 10 is what gets you to completion, right? And because you've been waiting and you feel tired, this is all interconnected in the underlying energy or subconscious. You have the moon card. The moon card is a card of not, there's mysteries, not knowing everything or feeling like, when am I going to find out? Which direction am I headed? The moon does represent, the dim light of the night where you can't clearly see. So it's the opposite. It's not the opposite. Let's say it's the precursor to the sun when everything comes out in the open. So right now things are not very clear for you personally, and that's why you kind of feel really tired. But the message here is like, you've put in so much hard work. You've come so far. Now is not the time to give up. Yes, in the near future, you do have the 9 of Swords. And why are we not surprised? Because of how much of a hard work or a hard time you're coming out of. You are often up at night feeling, am I headed down the right way? Like, is this gonna work out? But again, these are swords, okay? Swords represents our thought, our intellect, or our worries. This is like really being up in your head, really staying up at night, which you shouldn't be. So, it's like this person, like, they're actually very comfortable. Look, there's a nice little blankie on them. They're in a comfortable bed, but they have just all these doubts and questions. Now, to clarify this, I pulled 2 cards, and look what you got. You got 2 major arcanas. You got the Emperor, and you got the High Priestess. Very interesting clarification, because the Emperor is telling you to really step into your power. Okay, it is telling you that, wow, let me just reminded me of what we had in the underlying, how we had the King and the Queen, both the King and the Queen of the Swords that we had in the underlying energies. They come into their power. So this right here in the near future, the universe is reminding you to really step into your power. You can be the Emperor. Stop stressing about it. Listen, focus, make up your mind, make a plan, and go after it. And the High Priestess says that, hey, wherever you go, follow your intuition. So these 2 are like the perfect combination where we're talking about the head and the heart. Okay, this is intellect, this is intuition. So it's saying follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Does that make sense? It's I feel like I've said this in the past too, in quite a few personal readings as well, and that theme is coming up because we're coming out of such a strong time with so many planets going forward. It is okay to feel a little bit off-footed because the energies are really starting to go. So that's where it's like, follow your heart, but take your brain with you, okay? Make a plan. Make a decision, make a plan, and then just stick to the plan. But when you make the decision of which direction to go in, that's where you have to use your intuition. Does that make sense? So there is no need to feel all the stress. Like, really think, like, at the end of the day, what is it that's really driving you, right? What is it driving you? And then once you make your decision to go there, what is a plan that you need to make? Does that make sense? All right. So I hope this helps. If you need a personal reading, do reach out to me. My information is below. I wish you a very happy October, and I will talk to you next month. Take care. Bye.